Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're talking about Monserate Mountain Trail Loop. This is really a trail that I've been meaning to get out and explore. It is a little bit more of an urban hike, but still something that I've seen photos of and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go check it out. As always, we'll jump into trail details, how to get there, and I do want to make a distinction because there are two trails. One of them is a loop and one of them is an out and back. And depending on what your goal is, one of these is going to be a better option for you, so make sure you stick around. Monserate Mountain Trail Loop is a 4.1 mile heavily trafficked loop trail located near Fallbrook, California. Features beautiful wildflowers, and is rated as moderate. The trail is primarily used for hiking, running, nature trips, and bird watching, and is accessible year-round. Dogs are able to use this trail but must be kept on a leash, and kids are completely fine on this trail. You know, sometimes I have to really restrain myself from talking too many bad things about certain trails. So as I scroll down, I see one here by Seabass user. It says best in the area. The best part about this trail is the peak. You get some awesome views. I showed some of that with the drone. But there's really nothing about this trail that I would encourage you, like, go drive out of your way to go do this trail. It's the same concept and same idea that I talked about with Mother Miguel Mountain. If you haven't seen that, in East Lake, Chula Vista area. It's an urban hike. You're hiking, you see the freeway, a bunch of houses, you get to the top, great views at the top. Is it worth driving 30, 40 minutes for? Probably not. There's probably a lot of different places you can go. Elephant Forest is not far from here, just a little bit more south. Lake Hodges, I think, has much better trails than this. This was definitely a check-off kind of trail for me. How to get there? It's pretty easy. It's right off the 15th. It's called Monserate Trail Loop. Very easy to find on Google Maps, and as you can see on here on the All Trails page, it's just off Horse Ranch Road. There's a little dirt parking lot, and you'll see a big sign that says, you know, Monserate Trail starts here. I do want to note, as far as leave no trace principles, right here where the trail splits into the loop, there is a trash can. So please throw your trash away there. Get it away from the peak, away from the trail. There's a trash can in the middle of the hike. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. All right, 4.1 miles, 1,300 feet elevation. Route type is a loop. You can kind of see it's all straight uphill for some time, and then depending on which way you go, so if you make a left or you make a right, you'll get the elevation in certain periods. So if you make a right, you'll notice there's a much bigger loop to get to the actual peak. So if you want to work out and still during the day, make that right. You'll head a little bit up, and then all the way down, and then from here when you start to turn, it's pretty much mostly uphill. The left-hand side is much shorter, but is also pretty much all uphill. You can kind of see that there. So if we started from right here, just go back, it goes down a little bit, and then just goes up, 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 all the way to the peak. As I mentioned, I went to check this off the list. Now, if you're going for sunrise or sunset only, and that is your goal, you have a composition or just something you want to photograph at the top of Monserate Mountain here, there is just the out and back, which is only 3.1 miles. And you can see on the map here, it's really the same thing. You make that left, right? I'll go back to this map. You'll make that left on the loop, just head to the mountain, and then go straight back. It is, since it's literally all uphill, you can get back very, very quickly. We did it for sunset, and we went the long way back down, and it was a bit painful. I'd probably recommend that you stick to this side if you're gonna do it for sunrise or sunset. As I mentioned, other than doing the hike itself, there is some nice photography in the view. I guess if you're looking east here towards the hills, there's some houses near the mountains. If you have a lot of clouds, there will definitely be some good photos you can take this way. Everything west, right, is the freeway. South, you've got a nice community there full of houses, but I would mainly focus your efforts north and east if you're really looking to photograph on top of Monserate Mountain. Another week, another trail. Let's keep rolling.